bandsaw is ready. You're my friends now. We're having soft tacos later. I got bills I gotta pay, so I'm gonna work every day.
Young men came from hunting, faint and weary. What is that, my lord, my dearie?
Steadfast support.
Let my bed be made. Right field bright of the woody nightshade.
Hey, everybody. Hop in. I made the changes that everyone talked about how we played 8. Added the timer, which is this, by the way. Instead of me saying, going on, etc., etc. There is also I have button for us, so now button down. Timer. Click that. That's great. Play on cooldown.
My lord, go f yourself.
Correct.
I got another mission for you if you
Fix his
ready.
voice choppy. That is a excellent question. That probably has to do with my feet, so I can see it trailing off. There we go. How about now? Is that better? Can you guys now hear the words I am saying? Alright, yeah, I was messing with the gate the other day, that's why. Okay, so what I was saying is, this is the new poll. Timer. To let you guys know, hey, poll's ending, vote. We should still be on the vote page, so once the cooldown is over, which should be now, it's on a 7-second cooldown. If a mod could hit that button that says 5-second cooldown, I'd appreciate it. And the windows are open, so there's the cards you guys used to hear. There we go, Gilly. Thank you very much for resetting it. Okay, it works. The button positioning should be updated, as is the button labels to say option, as is the poll results above me. We have a choice to make right off the jump here in Hand of Fate. We'll see which way you guys want to go. Chip, what's up, man? How you doing? Those of you who weren't here the other night, Hand of Fate's a pretty interesting game. We are now out of the tutorial and into actually have to start making some tough decisions about which way we're going. This is not territory. Good game. One thing I did do, for those of you that missed it, that was this morning. There we go. Hand of Fate is fun. I bought all 3 pay-for DLCs, so we have a lot of content to get.
I have clawed my way back beyond the 13 gates to this mortal realm.
So the decision we have to make right off the bat here is, where are we going? Option 1 will be the High Priestess. Option 2 will be the Empress. Option 3 will be the Emperor. So let's go ahead and figure that out first. I'll do it. So go ahead and use the buttons on Mixed Play. Vote. Anybody else want to have a say? Besides Rakadai. Yeah, sorry, you're never going to see it on my mobile. My board's way too complex to make a mobile board. I've tried to whittle it down and... yeah, sorry, Pixel. Gilly says 2. Yeah, the assumption is that you'll be interacting from PC. I can't make the buttons small enough for mobile. I've looked into
Are you confused?
No, I'm not confused. I'm talking to people.
These challenges, and we will be ready to face.
Yeah, and you won't see them on
each
Xbox
other.
either. They have never put mixed play on it. So, we have a tie vote, so let's do this. Anybody else? Alright, I'll break the tie. We'll go to the Empress first, because the Emperor's in the button. Thank you,
This
Gilly.
game is merely the lesser game. It is not the true game of life and death, merely
right, Pixel.
my model of it. I must prepare you for the challenges you will face when we meet Callus in truth.
So, we're gonna go with the recommended cards. Go.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one. Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game. The hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you. Your pride, your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
Raiders have destroyed our village, the Elder of Talos explains in a hushed voice. They were sent by a dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He draws a large warhammer from his cloak. Reth's ire is the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment. Hands you the weapon.
Anger is a powerful force.
So I cannot use this weapon until I acquire 20 fame on this scenario. If I have it, I just can't use it. Okay, Alien Isolation tonight, 5:30 Eastern Time. More Gilly. His pants.
Yourself.
We do not need to make Fix famous. We'll get fame. Don't worry. So the weapon is heavier than you imagined, perhaps weighted down by some hidden magic, preventing you from wielding it to its potential.
Hashtag homie hype.
Chip, thank you for the host. And I got the alerts sorted. Very interesting. Even if you hide Streamlabs alerts, it was still playing them. I had to remove it completely. That was that Gilly. You require 20 fame to equip this weapon. Earn fame by completing encounters. The Elder looks straight in your eyes as though peering into your soul. Not all weapons are for all men. Only those who have demonstrated great acts of valor and courage may bear Reth's fire. You'll do well to remember that. You want to begin the quest or ask some questions? We're already voting. All right, so I will go with ask some questions, and we'll just go through these. What would you like to know? Make it quick. Ask what you must do. You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The villages need a hero. The town of Braden is surely in danger. It must be warned. Now it revealed where the card is that takes us out of this specific area. Ask how to use Reth's fire. We already know that. Ask about the shaman. Twisted creature. Great power.
You can't just keep throwing at me like I'm some kind of stripper.
Never seen on the battlefield, but I hear she commands her warriors from her camp in the forest to the east. We sent our warriors to find her, but a magical barrier prevents anyone from entering her sanctum. It's said that Reth's ire can break through such a barrier. If she were attacked at her camp, these raids could surely be stopped for good. The Elder scowls. Empire? What good is the Empire? Not but tax collectors and carrion crows. 6 raids here this year, and not a soldier to be seen. So much for protection. They're less reliable than the worst of the gods. So the goal for this particular quest is to reach 20 fame so I can use the hammer to get the boss fight open. Go.
These pandas are here to
Doc,
party.
what's up? Thank you. I trust the sacrifice of Talos not go in vain.
You have just been thunderstruck.
He bows his head. May the gods bring you good.
You'll
Distressed
notice
damsel.
that my carriage does not stop for every distressed traveler along the way.
Dice targets 14 if we assist her. We have option 1, assist the distressed woman. Option 2, refuse to help. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? It is a hard target to hit. Mods, when you feel like no more votes are coming, you should feel free to hit that 5-second button. Alright, we'll go with option 2. Uncertain if it's a trap, you take another path and avoid the stranded woman. Remember, though, we have to get fame. The Old Maiden. I think Gilly enjoys this. Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you. For centuries, I have helped the mortals who find themselves lost in my forest. Anything that may help you with your journey. Option 1 applies. 2 longer life, 3 gold. It won't work because I won't take your vote. It's the first time that's happened.
Well, it's about tree fitting.
Okay, he gets Mixer. So there's a tie. I have to figure that part out because Eddie needs to ignore me when I repeat myself. Okay. It's a reminder for myself. Someone could remind me of that. I'd appreciate it. So we'll take supplies on the tie.
When
Raider
a hero
ambush.
runs in, the villain takes their time to bait their trap. Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
A rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bolo wrap around your body. Party of northerners charges at you as you break free. You've been ambushed. These guys are pain in the ass. They will throw that bowl at you, and they will freeze you in place.
Don't let them hit me! Too handsome for violence. That helps.
Oh, I had that freaking chain too. I rolled there, didn't get credit for it. Oh, sir, Dustin. Card simply help tell the story. Cards, you'll see, told me what enemies I was facing. So we can either search for spoils or continue on the journey. You guys want to vote on that one? Go for it.
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure.
Weird, I'll look at it.
You choose the very
Pay attention.
stakes
Another poll coming up.
themselves.
Probably no one paid attention to the cards, huh? We're screwed. Is there a text command that be implemented for mobile and Xbox users? There are text commands that represent the voting. We could put a label above each button that is the text input for the vote. That's actually not a bad idea. Great. Yep, thanks. I mean, mine's a blind guess, too. Alright, we'll go with option
You will
2.
endure this loss and learn from it.
As you search for valuables, one of the Northerners grabs you with his last breath. He runs his blade into your side. Lose 20 gold, or all our gold. It's actually not a bad idea, but I need to come up with better names for them, like vote 1, vote 2, vote 3, vote 4, because right now the names represent, in my code logic, what it means. But if someone could give me a reminder to add the text for the voting, I will do that. Or if you guys want me to do it now, I'll do it now. Up to you guys. I'll have to kind of pause what I'm doing here, though. I guess for those of you that cannot vote right now, do you want me to take the time to do it? I will. It won't take me that long. That's not a bad idea. Alright, so let's do it now, so that the people who are playing have a shot.
You
watching have a
make
shot.
Poor apprentice.
Yeah.
Cultivate focus.
Do it live, indeed. Alright, so do not take me off of the voting pane. I'm going to go there now. And we'll do this. We'll actually slide these down. So let's hide all these. Have to be a couple high, so let me bring up my label right. And label. Go exclamation point 01 as Gilly suggested, and I'll put the command in there in a second. Save that so I get the spacing correct. That as low as it can possibly go. Slide right there, so I have to down one. Okay, so these are gonna have to move, so let's move you out of the way. Have to move off to the bottom because it's 5-minute timer. Cannot see chat right now. You make it so you can.
Oh no, if you wish to keep Senior Wizard on the air, I need at least $50.
The whole idea is I want to get this system ironed out so that it's usable by everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna have to create 4 commands that represent these 4 inputs. So save that, IO4, over here, commands, and go find, let's see where it is. I have to copy the command out of there, the interactive out of there. So this, here, great. 01, not that, 01. That will be everyone. Down on that will not be 1 second. Save. Here. 3. Yep, that's fine, Gilly. They should all be active now. They all work? It looks like they did. Alright, cool. Alright, interactive. Let's show all these again, and then let's hide that one. Need it. And we should be good to go. Now you guys should have the ability to type in the options, and we should be set. So mobile users now an option, as do Xbox users. That was done. It would take us 3 minutes. Good. Off the screen. That back on. All right, we should be set. Keys. So good feedback. Again. Good feedback. Now mobile and Xbox have the option to vote, and that's why I'm doing it. I want to make sure it's ironed out for as many people as possible. So next card. A fiend in need.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
As you hike through the mountains one fine day, you come across an injured traveler. The token is still up for grabs on this card, as we did not resolve it last time. Up to you to remember what we did last time versus this time. Though he is clearly deeply wounded and barely moving, you sense something disturbing about the cloaked figure and approach with caution. You, mortal, come here, the creature commands, his voice rasping. I need sustenance to heal myself, and you will provide it. You draw your weapon, and the beast obliquely raises its arm to defend itself. Spare me, and I will make it worth your while. Go ahead and vote. Hey, look at that, it worked. Chip got in. Crocodile got in. And K's, we did implement your timer suggestion. Didn't just see that. So, option 2, ask how. 3 days ago, I happened to feast upon one of your kind, a holy man of some nature, I believe, who could, no doubt, cure you of all of your wounds. Grant me a pittance of your blood to restore my strength, and I swear I shall bring him to you. We of the list never break our word. Option 1, accept his offer. Option 2, finish him. Accept his offer we shall. As you lower your blade, he suddenly lunges at you. 30% of your life is gone. The creature continues to draw blood from your arm. 1, throw the creature off. 2, wait. We are waiting. Yeah, we're being a little fast on the timer. Got a little bit more time than that. You see votes still coming in, don't hit it yet. The creature continues to draw blood from your arm. We are now down to 42 life. Throw the creature off or wait. Gotta type something else in chat or Eddie will kill you after a while if you keep voting the same option. That's just spam protection. That didn't count, Case. Alright. Timer. Alright, so wait again. 30% of your life is gone. We're down to 30 life. The creature continues to draw blood from your arm. Throw the creature off or wait. You gotta type something else first, Chip. That's the... I will have to come up with a way around that. There you go. Yo works, and then type your option. There you go. So we're deadlocked. Throw the creature off or wait. Has anybody not voted? Alright, I'm throwing him off because I don't want to die. I don't know what's going to happen here. He takes a moment to regain his composure. You will not regret this. I would have recovered my full strength in time, I have no doubt, but I admit you have been a boon to me this night. He gestures at the darkness, saying, the humans who dared to think they could best me in combat lie fallen in a clearing to the south. Their ambition was as foolish as their deaths were quick, but perhaps they had something that would be of use to you. The shadows seem to gather about this person until nothing remains, and the dealer has added an encounter card to the deck. I don't know. I've never gone all the way down that road on that card. You set out with a flaming torch and soon arrive at the scene of the slaughter. A dozen armed men have been recently butchered here. Among the remains you find no decent equipment, just the tools of farmers and provincial soldiers. As you leave the carnage, you step on a blade, hidden in the shadows of the grass.
To the victor go the spoils. Do not wield a weapon you do not wish to see turned against you
Yes.
one day. Nicely
And
done.
we got the token. Got the token. So the Knight's Sword is now unlocked. That's what that token will be for sure. And we are walking down very, very injured. We can camp, but we only have 4 food. General store. We have jack shit to give this guy. No money. We can sell the Knight's Sword for 4 gold, which is not worth it. Alright. Next town, and we are hurt. Oh, look at that! 40
Your
life.
supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
The King's Road. A village
Do not
burns.
take lightly the mantle of fame.
4 of
Being a
Frost
figurehead
and
is not
Trapper.
without consequences.
Tea of Frost Trapper. That's gonna be 2 of them. 3 of Toil Farmers. Draw your weapon and rush to their aid. They are being ambushed by Northmen. We are broke.
I hope this works.
Those dudes are healing, man. Woo! Not a whole lot of health left, but we got out of there. We want the Bastion of Purification Soldier Sword. We already have a good sword, so we'll take the shield. For saving 1 farmer, we get 2 fame. There were 3 of them, so 2 of them died. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend to their wounds. Thank you, adventurer, they cry. You have helped save what remains of our people. But sadly, our village is no more. Please accept this small token of our gratitude. Yay, food! It is not time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Terran. They point further to the south, down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. With another village lost to the Northerners, you set out for the next town without delay. We definitely have to camp and heal.
Campfires offer a chance to see what your companion has to say about your current challenge.
Leaves us with 2 food. We gotta find food quick.
Ah, a reward for a job well done.
A holy man approaches you and greets you warmly. Greetings, friend. You are here, just as the master said you would be. My talents lie at your disposal. Have you any need for any healing? You want to accept his healing or decline it? We're at 35 of 100. Yeah, here we go. We're going to accept it. 35 life. 25 life. 15 life. That was useful. If 1 food and we're full, we probably shouldn't have eaten all that food. I am glad to have fulfilled my master's wish to help you this day. This is from us helping the... whatever that list fiend was. The man bids you farewell. We'll go up here. That's our last food.
I am torn between my loathing for gnomes.
You trespass
and
on
my
gnomish
despair
ground,
that
humans!
The world is becoming less strange and arcane as the Empire spreads.
A voice calls out as a dozen small creatures leap from the trees around you. The penalty for this transgression is death. Make peace with your gods. And I hope so, Drac. Battered gnomes pick themselves up from the battlefield and approach you cautiously. All right! The penalty for this transgression is no longer death. We'd like to parley. We seek arms to defend ourselves, a gnome declares loudly. Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay you something. I'll give you some food for a helmet, one of the small folk exclaims. I'll share the secrets of this land for a ring, another chimes in. Give me a weapon I can wield and one for my brother. We've got gold, Toothless Gnome calls out. Gnomes all loudly shout their offers, trying to drown each other out. Give them something or refuse. We don't have the thing they need for food. Like it's gonna be give them something. We do have a spare sword, Draconai. A good sword. We can't trade the base items though. Cannot give them the quest item, that'll end the quest. We can give them the shield or the sword. Which one do you guys think? Option 3 is not an option. It's either option 1 or option 2. Yep. Type something else again, Chip. Alright, the shield. Are you sure you wish to trade these items away? Yes. You surrender the equipment, satisfy the offer payment in return. Life back. Well, that's a max life. That's another max life. Fame went to 6. Do not get the token. No money, no food. And now we're starving.
You are starving now. Every fresh encounter will cause you damage.
So, we know there's a general store there, which is good news. We have nothing to sell to him, though, except the Night Sword, which will not buy us food, so we have to go south and see what this encounter is. You arrive at a signpost dealing the possible path east and west, so we got the east.
Always treat those who feed you with respect. Even I stand by this rule, and I have respect for few.
You chance upon a wooden cart overflowing with pears, pies, and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malaclip shakes his head. Poor old Chester. This is why you should never be seduced by the wiles of women, coin slave. They'll break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. The old farmer hawks his wares to the passerby. Tarts, pies, and exotic fruits. Chester gives you a jolly wave. What would you like to buy on this fine morning? We can't buy crap. Alright, so we're going to have to progress up. As we are starving.
You should buy food. You can't, of course.
Oh, what a dick, he knew we're broke. Kind of laughing about it, too.
Let us see what the next town holds.
Next town needs to reward us with some GD food.
Actions, of course, have consequences. You cannot think that the steps you have taken will bring a simple peace. No.
You arrive at Terran at dawn to find it under attack from raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help! We must stop these savages before all is lost!" You draw your weapon and rush to their aid. You need to feed a fool when we're done here.
My asshole leaks. I'm constantly plugging leaks in my asshole.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Oh, that should have stunned him. That.
You got a big bag of crabs.
They are hurt. Valiant ages, so he's got a shield back.
Artifacts that breathe, myself.
For saving all the peasants, you receive 4 fame. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend to their wounds. "Thank you, hero," they cry. "You have saved our people, but sadly our village is no more. Please accept this small token of our gratitude." Oh my god, it's food! It's not time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Dangarnoon. Be tough to say. They point further south, down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. Another village lost to the northerners. You set out for the next town without delay. Yeah, we're gonna have to take at least 4 of that to get ready for the next fight, though. Let's camp and heal ourselves up. Alright, rest of it we have to hold on to. We're at 10 of 20 fame. You bid the traders farewell and continue on your way.
If you fall
Raider
in the
ambush.
trap once, you may blame error To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
Oh god, there are 4 trappers. We did equip it. Actually, you're right. Maybe we'll see it whenever we load in. Maybe I should have checked that, but I'm pretty sure we got it and loaded it up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I selected the load. Yeah, it's on. There it is, right there.
I hope this works.
Oh, no one close. I wasted that. Man, that last hit. Did okay though. 37. We lost 10 health. 2 more fame. Search for spoils or continue on your journey. Your choice. Be aware if we search. Pay attention to the cards on the screen because we will have to follow them to figure out which one we're doing. Yeah, if we do, yeah, we're searching apparently, unless we outvote it here. Yep. Alright. So we're gonna search. Here comes the cards. Pay attention. Vote for where you think the good fortune is. Card 3 and card 4 have votes. Tip says 3. Doc says 3. Anybody else? Pixel also said 3. 10 food! Well done. Can definitely camp again and heal. Alright. Go north here. Distressed damsel again. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you could do? 1. Assist the distressed woman. Dice target 14. 2. Refuse to help. Pretty sure we're going to assist her. Alright.
Dice are a constant reminder of death. The singular is die, as I'm sure
so we
you
need,
know,
if we reroll reroll the 3, we need a 4, 5, or 6. So it's 50-50 odds we get this done.
However, they may also bring a touch of life.
Yeah, boy!
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Thank you, the woman says as you help her from her carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Bring the hype.
10 gold. Buy food. Remember how shitty situation we were in a few minutes ago? We can definitely camp again. Get some of this health back.
Ever
West
since
Wind
I've
Tavern.
returned to this world,
Token up for grabs.
I've been disappointed. The filth, the shame, the horrors dwell in the minds of men, not in the monsters in the darkness.
Westwind's only tavern, the Rusty Razor, is a safe harbor among the many dangers of the outer reaches of the Empire. Its barkeep sits outside his establishment with a look of resigned defeat. Upon arrival, he jolts straight up, and a smile almost breaks out across his face. At last, someone from the guild is here. These Empire soldiers have almost ruined me. Before you can disagree, the owner swings open the saloon door and pushes you inside. Inside, you discover a handful of Empire soldiers enjoying ale rather than doing their duty. Freshly invigorated barkeep hops onto a table and shouts above the noise, "You lazy drunken deserters are done! The Stewards Guild has sent an enforcer here, and now you're all going to have to get back to your post. This town needs defending." One of the soldiers rises with a slight sway. Got 3 days until our shift ends, and we return to civilization, so we're not doing any fighting unless they threaten the supply of ale, right, lads? A raucous cheer erupts and beer tankards smash together all around. So why don't you take your shiny eagle badge and shove it? The barkeep turns to you. What are you going to do? Threaten them? Or offer a bribe? Lillian Drac have their votes in. Tip says bribe them. Pixel says fight. Anybody else? Threaten it is. You suggest with menace that the soldier should report to duty, or they'll report to the healer. Watch cards. Where is the huge success? Tip says 2. Crack says 1. Worries. Anybody else have a guess? Right now it's card 1. Okay, card 1 it is. Neither of you are right. I won't be threatened by the likes of you, the soldier grumbles as he rises, followed by his friends. Steel phalanx is new, as are the musketeers. Oh, those are big-ass shields and pole arms. Soldiers block all attacks, greatly reducing their damage. Use bash to open them up. Awesome.
Just once.
Ah, he wasn't close enough. Ruby ring, only thing it's off.
Valuable
Gain
for purely financial
plus 10
reasons,
max
if
life when you have
nothing
more
else.
blessings and curses. We don't have any. We'll equip it anyway. 7 more food. 18 of 20 fame. Yeah, we get the token. Another distressed damsel. What do you guys want to do? I'm not reading the card. You've seen it today. Option 1, help. Option 2, refuse. Dice target still 14. Anybody else? Alright, option 1 it is. That's not bad. We're gonna keep those 5s for sure. We need a 4 or higher, so it's 50-50 again. Thank you. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. And we can now wield the hammer.
Power is yours to use. It appears you are worthy to wield the weapon of champions. The raiders will hide from you no longer.
Uh-oh. 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 You turn Hreth's fire over in your hands. The rune on its face begins emitting a cold light.
Reeling, about to break.
It's unclear if it now weighs less or you have a newfound strength, but either way, you can now wield the mighty hammer. Happy you guys boom that. Malaclips looks on in awe. Wow, that would earn a pretty penny at the markets, but first, let's use it to break the barrier to the Northern Raiders camp, slay the shaman, and stop the raids once and for all. There's the Sanctum. That is now the end goal. Let's go straight for it. Let's get healed up right before we get there. Camp here. Heal ourselves up as much as we can with this food, which should be max. Take that 1 extra hit point. Bid the traders farewell.
You have prepared yourself for this battle. Now you must face it, but not alone, perhaps.
It is as the Talos...
We are going to die.
It is as the Talos Elder said, Malaclips remarks. The Shaman's Sanctum is protected by a magical barrier. Best you try that hammer. Raise Hreth's ire above your head and bring it down against the magical wall with all your might. The hammer finds its mark, and you are immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling winds spin you this way and that, then vanish as quickly as they had appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Malaclips, but he is nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you are standing in a forest clearing covered in newly fallen snow. Step back and bump into something. Turning, you see a towering northern clansman, bald and brutal. Heart dust.
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
He does not flinch nor seems even the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with weapons drawn and brow lowered, turned to follow his gaze. Then you see her, sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns, small, straw-plated charms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Before her kneel countless raiders, worshipping their leader in eerie stillness. The defender of villages and the exiled one, the shaman says with a hiss. He steps down from her throne. I know why you've come. Let this end. I hope you know how to fight, hero, says the bald northerner.
I have just been thunderstruck.
There are more warriors here than we can kill. To defeat a snake, you must cut off its head. Ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround you. Ah!
Stand clear of my blades. I stand clear of yours.
Dead. Cut the head off a snake was the hit. Pretty sure she was just gonna resurrect him. Shaman's body writhes as the dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into the air. Remaining raiders flee into the forest. As the skies clear, the sun beams down on the colossal warrior that had fought alongside you. I am Kilbjorn, he explains. Was born into the northern clans, but I am clanless now. You do not know us, but we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the tradition they have lost. You have befriended Kilbjorn, Wanderer, so that means we got a new companion. You and I have cleared a small part of the stain for my honor this day. You call, I will answer. He reaches out a massive hand and clasps your forearm. Let us head back and find your friend. And with that, you and Kilbjorn make your way back through the forest in search of Malaclips.
Another card returns to my deck. Do not worry, I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe. Well done. Another northerner falls before you, and a new companion joins your journey.
Armor of Gluttony, Ring of Food, I'm sure we could use that. Highest Robes, Frontier Barbet. So a helmet. For defeating the Shaman of the North, Fame and Shame, Watchtower, Raider's Ambush, Bridge Skirmish. For proving yourself a worthy hero. That hammer now goes into our potential weapons. For befriending Kilbjorn, Clan Eyebright, and his companion card. For defending all of the villages, I mean, we got it done before we got past the 5th village. Elder's Gift, a platinum card. Now the tokens we unlocked. For giving your life to save an injured shadow beast. Knight Sword. For clearing out the rusty razor. Friendly Innkeeper. Take aim and uncover what lurks in Iron Peak. Rana's Remarkable Fishing. Unrest in Iron Peak. A new challenge available in the challenge map. Map Maker. Not doing that yet. Alright, so I've been going for an hour. I will take a quick break, and we will select our next mission. So the potentials are Option 1, the High Priestess, or Option 2, the Emperor. Think about your choice. They are listed in order of difficulty for the most part, but we will go to one of those two next. I will be right back. Hey, thank you for the follow. Alright, so we don't need to heal. How's it going? Okay, everybody seems to hate J-Mix right now. J-Mix kills somebody. Burn it down.
Apparently that wasn't a jump.
It's the last one I have.
I'm going to deliver the one I got right now.
Oh no. How many cars are... I can't get out of... There we go. Oh god.
I think we have the other one. Someone's carrying
I'm
it, right?
really close to the drop off. Yeah, I'm fine. I can just run away.
guy.
This is punishment for that week in Tijuana. Don't forget.
This rocket to come down. This is its current orbital trajectory. You can see the green lines are communicating with the ground. You can also see their comm satellites are talking to the ground, they're talking to the craft, and that gives us, that's why that was built. That whole comm net gives us that coverage. Yeah, we're doing Bukake landing by hand. You're welcome. Have the gas to get out. Oh, no. Just stay right there. No, shit! And this battery dies, and it goes for a tumble. No, shit! Oh yeah, if you think the Earth is flat, you probably are in the wrong place. Yo, I'm back. Sorry, like sat down and was like, oh, I didn't fill my drink up. Alright, so the vote is for the High Priestess. Yeah, we're good, Chip. I saw the chat. Don't worry about it. Sorry, there's no great way for me to only allow you to vote once, so that'll happen from time to time, but nothing wrong. High Priestess it is.
There is the small game, the game we play, and there is the great game.
The recommended.
The game,
let's start there and
life
see what they give us.
And death. The game I was once master of.
They're giving us the Trickster still, not the Wanderer. Alright, we'll go with recommended.
You find yourself once again in the company of prayer and religion. How unfortunate. Now it begins. Negotiations on behalf of the Empire. We will see how that story ends.
Channel. Weird. Okay. Maleclips has somehow roped you into traveling deep into the far north on a diplomatic mission. While I usually refrain from working for the Empire, since this one takes me further away from it, I've made an exception. I'll square my debt with General Brandstrom and help open many doors for you. What do you say? 1. Join Maleclips and begin. 2. Ask how you can help. 3. Ask about the leader of the Raiders. 4. Ask more about the mission. There's a vote up. Anybody else want to say on our first question? Yep, that's what I was going to do. 2 to 4, then go. We'll do it that way. As you know, I have a great many skills, but my swordsmanship is unlikely to hold up against Northern Raiders. I know no one else who is more up to the task. There are many clans dotted around, but the supposed leader of
Those
them all...
without the stomach for this place must move on.
Alright, Gilly. There are many clans dotted around, but the supposed leader of all of them is the High Priestess who lives up there. Maleclips points to the top of the soaring mountain before you. General Brandstrom instructed me not to come back until I talk to the High Priestess of the North and offer the terms of the treaty. Go. Excellent. Bring your sword and let me do the talking, says Maleclips. I've brought plenty of supplies so we can set up camp when we get hungry. Yay! Early food to start. Maleclips shares a tidbit as you commence your journey. The High Priestess is...
Rise up and join the fight.
The High Priestess is quite partial to blessings. If you can prove yourself worthy, you have a better chance at swaying her in our favor. We need 6 blessings. Access the campfire, we already start doing. Grit your teeth and begin the ascent.
Be
Blizzard.
careful where one takes refuge, even in the worst of storms.
Gonna want to pay attention to cards. With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. The snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. Steals, what's up? Struggle to find cover. Pay attention. Where is the safe card? And for those of you that are coming in late, you can use the buttons if you have mixed play, or the mixed play board has the commands to vote. It's like option 3 is the answer. Anybody else want to vote? Part 3 it is. Thank you very much. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. When the howling winds ease, you clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. Malcolm forages for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough. We can set up a campfire here for the night." Again, introducing us to the camping mechanic. We're good, though. Keep going.
A lesson
Avalanche.
in caution awaits us all. Nature, truly wild nature, will not tolerate fury in its domain, unless it is its own.
And welcome in, Steels. And he just smashed you on the way in the door. High up on the mountain, you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He bellows through the roaring wind. "Who dares trespass in the sacred grounds of our priestess?" Hidden raiders spring down the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goats. We start with a night sword?
Who dares
Nice.
venture? None less than the amazing Power Clips and assistance.
Oh, that was crap. He was one hit anyway. Oh, only 2 of them? Yeah, that was easy. 1 equipment from 2. Highest robes or ring of food. Optionally discard any non-food gain to receive +2 food. Or, we don't know what the pious robes do. Actually do. Charge Bash causes confuse to a single target when activated, excludes elites. Shadows, Basic Bash causes a brief stun. Corrupted inflict 25% less damage, lose 1 max life instead of taking starvation damage. Everyone wants the ring of food, huh? Alright, ring of food it is. Any more votes?
At home in wild places, she is a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
We'll take the ring of food.
So much magic comes down to simple needs in the end.
So we want to discard 10 life, which will heal us to max? No, we're not discarding that. We have 28 food. Clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountains answer with a low, ominous rumble as a wall of white rushes towards the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. Yep. Bam! You seek shelter against the bluff, pressing close to the rock face as the avalanche roars overhead. When the trembling stops, you are miraculously unscathed. Your assailant's weapon juts from the snow. As you near, realize it is still clenched in his hand, his body buried to the wrist by the avalanche. Do we retrieve the weapon or dig him out? Chip and Drax say dig him out. Doc says dig him out. Doc says, one of you said, give the weapon. Anybody else? One vote can tie it. Pixel says, okay, there we go. Dig them out. Definitely that now. And you'll notice that we have added text commands for the voting for mobile users and Xbox users. That was a good suggestion that came in today. Dig him out it is. Brave the cold and free the raider from his icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath and says, you saved me, though we are enemies by blood. Take my blessing and leave me to my thoughts. You gain 2 fame. And we get a blessing. Or the exact target value in a dice gambit to draw 2 equipment cards, then discard this card. It's interesting. That's called long shot. Let's go over here. Elder's Gift, the platinum card!
The potential of cards based around fate.
Oh, man.
If you can force them from your deck and into your hands, you can begin to exploit their power.
Alas, the raiders have destroyed our village, the Elder explains. We had not of value to steal, mind. Here they now attack us for sport. Let me give you some advice, he continues. Preparation is key to victory. Never begin a quest without first stacking the deck in your favor. So this card would have let us pull a piece of platinum equipment out, and now we know that the hammer is not in the deck. 8 fame. He looks at you through pale eyes. May your deeds of greatness ever regaled in song and told in tale. May you ever be remembered. Blizzard.
In the cold, men become desperate.
5 life gone.
Women hold these
10 life gone.
together, even through the worst.
With little warning, card gambit coming up. A snowstorm sweeps in from the north. Snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. Pays attention. And please tell me where the success card is. Anybody else want to vote? Right now it's option 2. Alright, option 2 it is. 2 and 3 were safe. 4 was not. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. When the howling winds ease, you clear the snow from the cave. Interest to discover the dark clouds have passed. Malclips forages for firewood, saying, hey, have you tried out the new camping mechanic? 85 of 100 health. We're okay.
The mountain.
And we can ascend the mountain. Or we can try to find out if there's a blessing on that card. We're going to try to find a blessing if it's there. Lost boy!
It's hard to conceive that either of us were ever such.
He's just a small child, you overhear. A deeper voice growls. We have to take him to the dungeons or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he spawned from and show them where our outpost is. Give me a second here, guys. What's up? That's a shifty-looking kid. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, says Malaclips. You consider the boy's fate. Option 1, save the boy. Option 2, offer to take the boy to the dungeon. What do you guys want to do? Oh, we're gonna save him. That's a lot of votes. The only heartless bastard in here is Chip. Unsheathing your weapon, you demand they let the boy go. War of Steel. Empire soldiers are unmoved by your threat. Have an option here. No, I do not. It's either the village, so Night Sword will be what we take here. Alright. We'll know until we go down that path on that card. Shielded. Okay.
Once again, good intentions end up with people trying to hit me.
Oh, I jumped over your sword! You hit me with that one, though. Ow. Get wrecked. $5 gold. We want 5 gold or 2 food. We'll take the 5 gold for now. This the new companion? No. As you check on the unconscious guards, you notice the boy looking at you warily, as if sizing you up. Nice gambit. The 3, 4, 5, it's 50-50 again if we only roll 1. That becomes a harder proposition if we do this. Let's just re-roll the 1. Can Mal permadie? I don't think so, Mads. Gilly says roll them both. Need, what? 7? Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Good call. He fiddles with a little dried plant hung around his neck, nervously. Okay, I will tell you. There was an Empire ambush on our village, and I ran with Mother, got separated. He wiped some tears from his face angrily. But I'm not afraid. I'm of Clan Catsfoot, and we are great pathfinders. I will find my way home. The boy tells you what he knows of the area. Gee, thanks. We already got all the damn cards. Small northerner boy refuses any and all help. You can only wish him luck as his small form disappears into the mist. We got the token off the card, though. We get 4 of those small silver tokens. We can put together a main token and unlock more cards. Alright, so ascending we go.
Will you
We only have 1 blessing so far.
despite nature itself attempting to thwart you? Witches, I will.
Those without the stomach for this
They
place
have
must move
stepped
on.
into the streams of power that magicians call home.
As you ascend the snowy Mount Freitas, you happen upon a cottage with a pungent smoke wafting out of the chimney. A frail old lady sweeping snow off the path beckons you to come in. We've come in search of the great high priestess to deliver an important message, says Malaclips. Better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the high priestess's good side. I'm fixing a batch right now if you'd like a taste. I've got it right this time. You can take it to her, she says, stirring the cauldron. Malaclips politely declines. I've been watching what I eat, but my companion here has an insatiable appetite, he says, nudging you forward. Cards! Where's a good card? Rack votes. Anybody else see a good one? Good luck, says Doc. He wasn't looking. Anything but the failure card. Option 1 has the most votes. Anyone else have a vote to cast? Option 1 it is. Take a sip of the putrid potion and feel your stomach churn. I knew I shouldn't have substituted the cloud berries for bog berries, she says, comforting you. Choose the righteous path, and you'll find blessings on your way, I'm sure. Step outside into the blistering cold and continue up Mount Freitas. That's a blessing we didn't get. We suck. Blizzard. 10 life gone. 10 life gone. We're gonna have to start eating food to get our health back. With little warning, another blizzard. We have to do another card gambit. Here we go. Where's the safety? Two, three. We each have 3 votes. And I gotta pick on a tie. I think it's 3. No. They were both wrong! But I picked the least of the 2. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. The wretched smell of fish meat and stale sweat alerts you to the presence of a bear, rousing from hibernation. The ferocious beast bares its teeth and swipes at you with giant paws. 15 life! You flee the cave, having barely survived the savage attack. Luckily, the blizzard has passed. We definitely need to camp and eat.
Campfires will always offer warmth and heat.
I come in
but
peace.
Also change
I make a
with
pilgrimage
each
to the High
time.
Priestess. I mean you no harm. Without waiting for approval, he slumps down beside you and warms his hands by the fire. In my youth, I once fancied a northern warrior. She almost cut my head off when I serenaded her. Aleclips plucks a mournful note on his lute. Young love, eh? Gotta cook food. Hand of Fate 2 is way cooler than Hand of Fate 1, Dog Days, so welcome back. Alright, I think we're okay there for now. We have to camp again, we will. Sleep through the long, cold night. In the morning, you pack up your things and continue your climb up the mountain. Let's go up here.
Not
Temple
every
prayers.
Is crumbled into the dust. More's the pity.
The Temple of Divine Providence provides blessings in exchange for gold. Make a donation or decline. Figured that's where we were going. Make a donation it is. That's actually a really good blessing. Oh. See, 15 life for any gold gain card you receive. That's not horrible. I think we're gonna go second wind just to keep ourselves alive. That's basically a res card. We can get below 25 health in a fight and come back up on it. Take that one. Lose 6 gold. Yep.
The mountain is
Alright, we're not going up
unforgiving.
yet. We need to get the blessings
You would
here.
not be the first to die upon its peak.
Rana's remarkable fishing and a token up for grabs. While strolling the docks of Iron Peak, a tattooed woman calls to you from a small fishing sloop. She takes your hand. She introduces herself as Rana Ishmael, captain of the SS Remarkable. You look strong of arm and sure of aim. Have you considered a career in the fast-paced world of deep-sea harpoon fishing? Ask about harpoon fishing or ignore her. We're gonna ask. It's a popular pastime among the kinds of folks who need to prove their physical prowess, she says, brandishing a rust-covered harpoon. I can get you out of the water right now, or for a little extra gold, I know where I can acquire a premium harpoon. To help steady your aim. Behind her, the sea beckons. Agree to fish now. Purchase a premium harpoon. Refuse and leave the docks. It's interesting there's docks on a mountain, but... Purchase a premium harpoon, says Doc. I guess. Anybody else want to vote? Alright, here's enough votes to make it that one. Premium harpoon going once, twice. Cannot afford it. So we can agree to fish now or refuse and leave. Either option 1 or option 3 are now available. You gotta type like exclamation O1 if you're typing commands, Dog Days, or hit the button for the 2. Or O3 for that one. You'll see commands above the mixed play buttons. Like, Mads picked option 1, Chip picked option 2. Anybody else? Option 2 is not an option, but I guess we'll use that for option 3. I think that's what you guys meant.
You will endure this loss and learn from it.
Alright, option 1. Captain Reyna sails your boat away from the docks, off the side of the mountain, out into the open waters. As the shoreline disappears, Reyna drops anchor. You need me to tell you how this works, or are you ready to throw some harpoons? I'm going to ask for instructions. He puts one arm around your shoulder and points down into the water. We call that the ocean. It's got fish in it. You throw your harpoon down there and it hits one, I'll pull it up for you. You want to be careful of the reef wall. If your harpoon ends up in there, you might as well kiss it goodbye. The deeper you go, the bigger the fish, though you can never be too certain what you'll catch. Finally, there's a shipwreck way down there. An old merchant vessel. See that golden glimmer? Need a target fair and true. I'd aim for that. Raise your harpoon over your head and hurl it into the churning ocean. Yeah, maybe it's a mountain lake. Fair. Oh, I suck at these.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
With unerring accuracy, your harpoon plunges deeper into the reef.
Nicely timed.
The harpoon descends to the lowest reaches of the reef. The merchant vessel's treasure glitters tantalizingly on the ocean floor. Ah! Reyna hauls your catch back up onto the deck. Horned gloom grouper. Fantastic, says Reyna, hauling a massive, flat-headed fish over the railing. A horned gloom grouper, and look at the size of him! Sun hangs low on the horizon. Reyna raises the anchor and says, time to return to the docks and to distribute the sea's bounty. Reyna clears your catch. That's a very successful haul. Free food. Free food. Reyna gives you a casual salute, a bucket of chum dangling from her arm. If you ever want to go out in the water again, you know where to find me. Do not get the token. We didn't get the last one. Alright, let's go see if we can grab some blessings from down here. Temple prayers!
Opportunity for you to take whatever
last time we voted make a donation, and we're going to do it again if we need the blessing. And I think that's the one. Yeah, every gold card we get plus 15 life. We're going to take that one. And we could clear that pole. $6 gold that cost us. Okay.
In my day, thieves kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
The market bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the lands call out to passerby to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. Feel something tug on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. There went all of our money. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd. Cards. Option 1, option 2, option 3, or option 4. Have the exclamation point 03. There you go. Deal says 3. Anybody else want to vote? Alrighty, option 3 it is. Huge success! Thank you. The thief is nimble, but you manage to gain on them as they negotiate the crowd. With the thief almost at arm's reach, they knock over a barrel of apples and attempt to hinder you. 14's the target dice gambit. Oof. All of them?
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one.
Inadequate.
The apples roll across the ground in front of you, and you lose your footing and land squarely on your back. Thief gets away. Yeah. Dust yourself off and continue your journey. No token, and our gold is gone.
Old witches. I have a fondness for them, but I would not trust
So this is another one. It's the same one as the last one. It's another witch. She has a potion. There'll be a card gambit for a potential blessing. Pays attention. Remember how great it worked for us last time, says Maleclips with a sideways glance. Anybody else want to vote? We're tied. No one wants card 3, and everything else is... Everyone's basically saying that's the bad card. Alright, I'll break the tie. I don't know. So I'm going to go with option 2. We got one. After all your re-rolls in a dice gambit, re-roll your lowest dice. Well, that'd been freaking useful a minute ago. Take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm, fuzzy feeling flowing through your body. Looks like my recipe is a success. For the High Priestess will appreciate this one. Thank the old lady and continue up the mountain, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard. Speaking of blizzards, 10 life gone, 5 life gone. With little warning, another blizzard hits and you struggle to find cover. Pays attention. Where is safety? Doc says 4, Dog Day says 3, Tip says 2. Drax says 3. Anybody else? Steel says 2. Alright. 2 or 3. Go 3 this time, so went 2 last time. That was the lesser of 2 evils. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. Another bear. 5 life from the bear swipe. We get outside the cave. And camp again, we're probably gonna have to. Take 2 food here. Alright, next card. The Old Maiden asks for supplies, ask for gold, or ask for longer life. So supplies is 1, longer life is 2, gold is 3. Option 2, longer life gets a vote. Gold has the most. Anyone else want to vote? Gold it is. No amount of gold will satisfy a mortal, but if that is what you wish, your ancient voice falters on the words as if long unused. 20 gold. You want to discard this and gain 2 food? No. Take them. And she healed us. Oh no, our blessing healed us because we gained gold. That's right. Avalanche!
Of notice, the very lands beneath your feet can slide away. Life is filled with surprises.
High up the mountain, you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He bellows through the roaring wind. Who dares trespass in the sacred grounds of our priestess? Oh, shit. 3 berserkers and 2 trappers. Berserker weapons are imbued with ice that slows their enemies' movement and attacks if they hit us.
Who dares venture? None less than the amazing Malaclips and assistant.
Now we're all slow. And I dodged that too, come on. Alpha's jacking that guy up. Allies return. Revive your companion at the beginning of each new map. Any number of blessings could be equipped. I guess that means he can be down for the map. Okay. 15 gold. Not discarding that because we'll get life from it. It's in shape now. Clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountains answer with a low, ominous rumble as a wall of white rushes toward the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. What was that roll before? You seek shelter against the bluff, pressing close to the rock face as the avalanche roars overhead. The trembling stops. You are miraculously unscathed. Your assailant's weapon juts from the snow. As you near, you realize it is still clenched in his hand. We retrieve the weapon or dig him out. Option 1, retrieve the weapon. Option 2, dig him out. Dig him out. Looks like it's going to be the winner. Alright, we will go with dig him out. 5-1. Brave the cold and free the raider from his icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath. You saved me, though we were enemies by blood. Take my blessing, leave me to my thoughts. To fame. Guardian Angel. Optionally retry any chance card gambit. That's nice. 6 of 6 blessings. Ready to fight her if we want. Or go there, I guess.
Your memory seems
Cards, pies, and
filled
exotic
with
lies.
conflict and chaos, yet occasionally something merely pleasant.
Chance
slips
upon the
through.
wooden card overflowing with pies, pears, pies, and many items otherwise. Wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malaclip shakes his head. Poor old Chester. That's why you should never be seduced by the wiles of women. Point slave. Break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. The old farmer hawks his wares to passers-by. Tarts, pies, and exotic fruits. Chester gives you a jolly wave. What would you like to buy on this fine morning? Option 1, buy tarts. Option 2, buy pies. Option 3, buy exotic fruits. Or option 4, leave. Exotic fruits is winning. You guys have never done it before. I'm not going to tell you what it is until you guys experience it. We're on 35 gold right now. Anybody else? There we go. Option 3 it is. Chester passes you a bunch of blue oblong fruits covered in pink speckles. Chester smiles at the exotic fruits for a while as if remembering a happy memory. Before he finally decides on a price. Pay attention to the cards. One of them's really bad, the other ones are basically the same. Which card is safe? Yeah, but which one didn't have the red border? Welcome back, Gilly. Option 2 currently winning. Remember to clonk that follow button. Fair enough. Still, saw you vote. Option 2 it is. 10 gold. We will definitely go with that. That's the lowest it's gonna get. Yeah, we'll pay him. And we'll leave. Blizzard. 5 life gone. 15 life gone. Another card gambit coming up as we try to survive the blizzard. Which card is safe? Well, we're split. Ad says 4. Dog Day says 1. Anybody else out there to vote to break the tie? I will go with 4. We're good. Card 1 would have been bad. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave to fight off the frostbite. No bear. As we got a success, you clear the snow and leave the cave. Malaclip says, hey, don't forget about the friendly camping mechanic again. Go.
Now the confrontation. Are you ready to face the
We are going to heal
priestess
up
of her
first.
people and drive the deal the Empire has requested? Or will you turn and flee?
We have to back up 1. Camp here. Can we trade anything? Might as well. Better than what we got. Yep. Alright, off we go to fight. The wind's clear, the dark clouds to reveal the spire of a ritual house protruding from the summit. Press on through thick snow to find the wooden structure adorned with the spoils of war. As you enter the great hall, the towering arched doors swing open with a heavy creak. A giantess in a velvet robe enters unaccompanied by raiders. Malclips bows low to the ground. My companion and I have been sent forth to discuss a truce between the Empire and Northerners, milady. They send me a silver-tongued devil and his mercenary? He smirks. I hope for your sake, have a decent offering. Kneel before the High Priestess. Offering will suffice, says the giantess, but if you seek to make a deal on behalf of the Empire, you must prove yourself against my champion. Go. Champion is apparently 9 dudes. Nope, just the one really big dude and 6 other guys.
Why do ye always end up enraging the locals? You should make them talk.
Oh, they all got outside of it? At least I broke that one attack up. Get up.
My lord?
Uh-huh.
Give me loose! Give me loose! Smash that sub button and get those panties on. They lit. Got one of the hunters down. There's still 2 more. Get out of there! How'd he hit me with that? I'm all slowed. I need to get out of there. Malcolm's helping. Ow. Good thing we healed up first. You've done well. Now hear my terms. The High Priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fur and wrath. The North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood for blood. Those are my terms, small one. Let your leaders hear it and quake. With that, you make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Brandstrom. Besting the High Priestess's champion. Humble Hammer. Berserker's Creed armor. And the Extinguisher. For besting the High Priestess champion. Winter Solstice. Burning Building. Temple Prayers. And Cartographer. For ascending Mount Freitas, your supplies have been added to gain 5 food card, Warrior's Axe, and a Soldier's Sword. gaining favor with the High Priestess. Dark Grove Ring. Platinum Shrine card. Your new companion, Cruel Ketera, waits you at the Hound. That's the DLC card. A new challenge is available on the map. Servant. Okay. Yeah, I like Hand of Fate a lot, Steels. So that is done.
You have done well. You understand the basic rules of the game now. From here, they will change.
Alright, so again, remembering, we'll do one more adventure today. Remembering that these typically are in order of difficulty, but though not always. Option 1, while I'm on a break, will be the Emperor. Option 2, the Hierophant. Option 3, the Lovers. Option 4, the Chariot. Go ahead and vote for what we're doing next. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. So T plus 43, she says, about 6 minutes. Yeah, they're in the right place. Those drops and all. It's true. That is one of the intentions. I did want to kind of ruin that already by naming the pod, Bukake, but I'm going to be a little bit more lenient on the 18 plus for Dustin. He's counting up. I am getting into these types of games recently. I understand. That a blader burning off the re-entry heat shield. We all know about that now. Like them, she does. Like them, she does.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Of course, the guy's near-death resisted. Hello. He said no. He said I don't need it. Me and my 1 health are perfectly fine. We're going to the empty room to finish it.
Rise up and join the fight for a task well performed.
I can't believe it. I thought we were so fucked. Antiquarian. Antiquarian.
From those few
supply and provision costs nothing. That's good.
Calamity.
Cage recovered 55 stress. The Omega got rid of fading. Bumper crop. We can get ready for the hag. Alrighty. So option 3, which is the Lovers, is where we will go next. I've never done this one, so we'll see. Thank you, Mads. Off we go.
My mind has been honed by years of constant meditation and focus. I am perfected as a shape for the world to flow through. This is why I was worthy of the game, and it is why Callus is not. He never will be, for he lacks the discipline.
So, read the top parts real quick. Undead lackeys. Oswin's lover, is the person we're protecting, will send an army of skeletons to bring him back. If he is with you, Oswin will eat 1 food every step if he is injured. Dominate a fight with artifacts. Okay. No companion. Yay. Let's check our supplies
real quick. You may take their recommendations if you wish. They will be sufficient.
Knight Sword and Warrior's Axe. We're going to replace Warrior's Axe with Soldier's Sword. Equipment. Shield, there's a lot of rings, armor, helmet. One weapon there, but we have... Man, I don't know about leaving Cardinal Blade and Winter's Blade out. Okay, why would we take that instead of Bastion? Get rid of that, let's put the Bastion in. Actually, the Aegis in. The Ring of Food, I think... I don't think we need 3 sets of armor. Let's drop the Armor of Gluttony, because I know what it does. Let's put another weapon in. Let's put the Cardinal Blade in. And then the encounters, I'll stay with those. But here we go. Last adventure of the episode. I call it for the day.
Game, devoted to its mysteries, plundering its secrets, crafting it anew for every foe who faced me. If I have ever loved, it is the love of service to a greater ideal.
And that was how we fell in love. In retrospect, the potatoes had nothing to do with it. I merely wished to speak on their starchy beauty. 3 moons ago, you came into the company of Oswin, the potato farmer. He grabbed your arm and explained that his beloved wanted to send him to the final death. They could be together in eternity. His desperate eyes and the promise of his family's magical sword convinced you to accompany him. Now you walk the road to his village where he claims that he will be safe from his dearest sweet potato. The farmer gnaws at a raw potato. Coin slave. He means us. Could we visit my kin on the way to the Nightshade Cops? Rumor has it he's made some kind of exploding ball. He scribbles a note on your map. That's where we're starting. Exploding Doodads is the card name. Continue. We're gonna go through this every time now instead of voting out. We're gonna go through all the potential information so we get that story flavor, and then we'll continue. Ask him if visiting his uncle is necessary. No, but he tends to get quite crabby if I don't visit while I'm in the area. Ask what will happen to his farm. Oh, my farm isn't there. It's in Nightshade Cops. Cops. Yeah, that's how you pronounce that word. It's tripping me up. Where we're heading, I was merely visiting the city for the region's biannual root vegetable festival. That is kind of the case. Alright, Chip, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for participating. I appreciate it. The farmer crunches thoughtfully on a potato. Wonder just how easy it will be to keep Oswin alive.
Goblins, they get in everywhere.
You arrive at an overturned cart propped up by a large log. Well, here we are, Oswin knocks on the top of the cart. Uncle, it's Oswin. A goblin, poorly disguised as a human, scurries out from behind the cart. You note no surprise on either Oswin nor the goblin's face. Oswin, my boy! You come to see my exploding doodads? Before anyone can agree or protest, the goblin pulls a lit bomb from his robe and flings it into the forest. The bomb explodes spectacularly against a boulder. You there! The goblin squints up at you. Watch out for monsters! The forest is simply rife with them! Taps his staff upon the ground and undead begin to crawl from a swirling portal. The goblin gives you a genial smile as he places a bomb in your hands, pats Oswin on the arm, and then jumps in the portal with a little whoop. Holy bomb. Throw a bomb that causes 80 damage to undead. Just throw bombs at skeletons now. Good if I knew how to use the bomb. Returned. Raised from endless sleep to fight once more, these spirits can only be defeated by a bomb. Artifact is right button, okay. That did not... Yeah, at least it got his attention, I guess. That is not what I did. Well, that's a pain in the ass.
See, I try to compliment him and he gets all upset about it. Blah, blah, blah. Things Vic says.
Oswin's health is still 100. I'll take that. Oswin's uncle appears behind you without a sound, taking the curiously enchanted bomb from your hand, replacing it with a near-identical one.
The flim-flam of holy men.
3 uses. Defeat
Do with it
75
as you will.
skeletons with this item to unlock its shard. Jesus. What have you guys gotten me into? Then gives you both a forceful pinch on the cheek, disappears under the overturned cart. Oswin seems wholly unperturbed by the happenings. You continue on your journey. A damn good time. As long as you guys are having fun.
Not the most reliable of companions, it would have to be said.
You wake one night to the sound of Oswin's muffled screams. The undead surround the potato farmer. They appear to be attempting a kidnapping, but are doing a shambolic job of it. One skeleton is shoving a cloth in Oswin's mouth, while another swings a sword wildly. Pay attention! Where is the success card? Anybody else want to vote? Gilly says 4. Four it is. Bam! Well, it worked. You quickly rise to your feet and draw your weapon. Do the bomb thing again? Damn it. Yeah, it ain't gonna do us any good. Suck it! Fucking strike!
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
You rummage through the bones for anything of use. That felt really fucking good. Gain equipment. Cardinal blade.
Like a compass, it indicates the truth of all directions.
Buy food. 2 fame. Alright, let's go here.
A city is still a city, even when
Oh.
haunted by death.
That's that card. Rain rolls down shuttered windows as you walk the streets of Iron Peak. Fear and exhaustion seep from the city's crumbling walls. You had passed through the deserted city gates alongside a ragtag band of fortune seekers, each one looking to claim the head of Acleus, Prince of Poisons, the source of Iron Peak's mass murders. You, however, seek an altogether different target, the bounty hunter of legend, Cruel Ketera. You are building a rebellion, and the woman who took down the Winter Triplets would be a welcome addition. Iron Peak at the Hound Inn. Through dubious channels, Malaclips has ascertained the hunter's last known whereabouts. It's a pointless quest, coin slave. Cruel Ketera does not understand the concept of friendship. If you're very lucky, perhaps she'll merely shoot you in the foot. A weary innkeep serves pints to rowdy mercenaries and a few exhausted city guards. Are we asking about Acleus, option 1, or ask around about Ketera, option 2? And for the record, Ketera is a potential sidekick. Option 2 it is. The tired innkeeper nods as he listens to your description, then points behind you. That's her, isn't it? The inn falls silent. at the arrival of a grizzled woman with a brass blunderbuss strapped to her back, cruel Ketera. She must have been tall in her youth, but age has bent and withered her. An old rag holds back her tangled locks. The line of her mouth is set in a permanent scowl. Hey! A lanky bandit with a tattooed skull pushes through the crowd and points a dagger accusingly at the old bounty hunter. Ketera, you wily cow! We meet again! It is I, Oskel, feared among bandits! Ketera blinks and shakes her head, then reaches for her firearms with a heavy sigh. Oskel and his crew sneer at the old woman as she methodically loads her weapon. Declare that you will fight by her side, or slap Oskel on the back of his head. Shocker. Maz goes for slap the dude on his head. Anybody else? There we go. Any more votes? Fight by her side, option 1. Slap Oscar on the back of the head, option 2. Anybody else? Alright, slap him on the back of the head it is. Step up behind him and strike. The palm of your hand rings loud and true in his smooth, bald head. The innkeeper and his kitchen hand are roused by the ruckus and toss you out into the street. You find yourself outside the tavern, facing down Oskel and his menacing crew, Rule Ketera, by your side. Light weapons are recommended against thieves, which we already have equipped. Let's be doubly sure. Cardinal blades equipped. Alright. Go.
Let's see what you can do, youngin'.
It hurt him! I like her. That's a farmer. Well, shitballs. He's jumping right at us. I just missed. Wrong direction again. Expecting him to dodge. Got him anyway. Ask if she will join your cause, or ask about Acleus. You guys want to do? As wants information. Anybody else? She raises her hand for you to shake. I know why you sought me out. I follow no flag. But if at the end of this I should find Acleus dead at my feet, I will spend my remaining breaths on your little rebellion. Prince of Poison is no ordinary quarry. I will lead us to him, and you will fight by my side.
New friends, perhaps.
Got her token. General store with 10 gold and 7 food, 55 health. Do we have any equipment to sell? Yeah, we do. We're gonna sell the Knight's Sword and the Soldier's Sword. We're gonna stick with the Cardinal Blade. I don't know. That's why it's a choose your own adventure that we're doing. Now 18 gold. I'm gonna buy some food. We're a little low. And food for 30 gold. Buy 3. Not gonna spend 4 gold on 1 food. Buy healing. 10 life for 8 gold. Nah.
Food is
As
ever
onwards.
the driving
Let's go
force
back.
behind success.
You want to go back because we don't have anything to do except keep Oswin alive. So 1, go to the fair, which is the next level. 2, we're going to go look at that last card. You guys can choose. That was easy, huh?
Well, it's about tree fitting.
Alright, option 2 it is. Go back to the other card.
Time passes and things
Unrest
change.
in Iron Peak.
The advances of the Empire march on, and mystery and magic falls further into darkness. Yet, death stalks the streets of the city.
A pall of smog casts the city in a dull gray light as you navigate the narrow streets and back alleys of Iron Peak, a token on the line. This is related to our companion card we picked up. Let's see. Beware the Prince of Poisons, calls a young boy in a short-brimmed cap as he hands out leaflets to the passing crowds. Stop to read a discarded parchment sodden by the damp that clings to the cobblestones. Prince of Poisons strikes again. Another mass poisoning in the back streets of Lowtown. Mayor raises reward to 500 gold. Boy approaches as you finish reading. Really hope to be safe. Best protect yourself. I have just the thing at a bargain price. Ask about the Prince of Poisons. Ask about the disheveled children. Ask about the protection for the Prince of Poisons. Visit the marketplace. What do you guys want to do? I have no idea if it'll let me explore them all. Ask about the Prince of Poisons, option 1. Ask about the disheveled children in the alleyway, option 2. Ask about protection for the Prince of Poison, option 3. Visit the marketplace, option 4. Doc's the only one who voted. Now Dracodai has voted. Mads asks about the kids, I think. Anybody else want to vote? Ask about the Prince of Poison. The one responsible for all the killing that's been going on, the child exclaims, wide-eyed. Dozens, if not hundreds of innocent people dead! All poisoned by the prince. Strikes at random, anywhere, in the city and at any time. Drops one of his canisters and half the street's dead before anyone knows what's happening. Really hope to be safe. You best okay, so we can go through all of them. Ask about the disheveled children. Let's go back to the protection for Prince of Poisons first. The boy looks around to make sure nobody is watching too closely, then discreetly takes a small vial of colorless liquid from his pocket. This tonic was brewed from the fruit of a rare plant that only grows in the high on the northern hills. It will boost your strength and give you the edge you need to survive the poison. I like you stronger. I'm a fair judge of character. I like you stranger. I'm a fair judge of character, and you seem like a good sort. For you, this is only 5 gold. Buy it, try to snatch it from him, or don't buy it. It's 5 gold, we have 8. Matt says don't buy it. Anybody else? Buy the tonic it is. You hand over gold and drink the mixture. 10 life max. Okay. A sudden scream has you reaching for your weapon and sends the crowd into panic. A band of armed warriors advances on a silver-haired woman weighed down with an impressive array of weapons. One of the men points menacingly at the woman, declaring, "You sent my brother Mad-Eye back to break-knuckle prison, bounty hunter." Yes, the woman states matter-of-factly, "I did. Perhaps he should learn to accept rejection." Nobody crosses my family. The warriors rush forward to attack. Option 1, fight to defend the woman. Option 2, join the men attacking the woman. Option 3, stay back and observe. Doc says fight. Gotta type something else, Drac. On a third time, Eddie will just erase it to prevent spam. So you went option 1 3 times in a row. Just type something else and then type IO1 again. Exclamation point 1. It's just to prevent people from being stupid with spam. And it's also raid protected. Alright, there we go. Anybody else? It's just the three of you voting, so option 1 seems like where we're going. Fight to defender. 5 thieves. Fight to defend her it is. The old woman says nothing.
Spartan law, we will stand and fight.
The old woman says nothing as you move to stand by her while the thugs advance. And we have the hunter at our side. Look at that. You will find no charity here.
Nothing like the smell of gunpowder to get the blood racing.
Alrighty.
Gilly does not shrink away from danger.
The silver-haired woman puts her guns away, saying, "I didn't ask for your intervention. Check the Fallen for anything of use," as she turns to leave. 15 max life, free food. The garrison captain rides up and addresses the woman curtly. "Ketera, causing trouble again?" So these cards crossed over. "It's by doing your job that I make enemies like this," Ketera responds sharply. Captain bristles at this remark, but keeps his voice under control as he retorts, "You have more important work to do, facing street thugs and petty criminals." "And how goes the search for the Prince of Poisons?" Ketera asks. "I hear another 12 died at the smelter yesterday." Captain's face fills with anger, but Ketera simply turns and walks away, adding, "I have work to do. Know where to find me." The garrison captain screams orders for everyone to disperse, then rides off down the street. The soldiers run to keep up with him. You slip away before more trouble starts. You leave the troubled town of Iron Peak with the impression that you've not seen all it has to offer. No token. Vegetables spill from baskets, and the air has a cozy smell of fresh-baked bread and butter. Oswin immediately wanders off. Go find Oswin, buy provisions, play the strength game. Option 1, go find Oswin. 2, buy provisions. 3, play the strength game. Anyone else? Gilly says play the strength game. Alright, option 3 it is. Behind a counter sits a small boy fussing over a puppy. Holds out a heavy wooden amulet. 10 gold to play! You win, you can draw from the prize hat. Points to a pile of folded papers. We don't have the gold. So, buy provisions, go after Oswin. The only other one that got votes was Oswin, so that's where we're heading. Gilly, please do wait for the timer to finish. We are broke. Spot Oswin trading a fistful of gold for a meager sack of vegetables. Stall owners are very clearly bandits. They chuckle and count the coins, not believing their luck. Oh, he does? Okay, I didn't know. Never mind, Gilly. Doc set me up, and I was wrong. Stall owners are very clearly bandits. They chuckle and count the coins, not believing their luck. Oswin tries to jam a potato in a sack already full to bursting. He looks up and gives you a little wave. Worry about the road ahead.
Friends will get you in trouble. There is a reason I prefer to travel alone, yet here we are, making this journey together.
First card up.
Although you clearly dabbled with gods to arrive here, you do not need them. You have your own strengths.
Your quest brings you to a remote shrine high in the mountains. It is revered among the local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. Enable for the shrine to beseech the gods to take pity on you. 11 target. Oh. That means we would have to hit 8. Gotta roll with it. We kind of left the fair. We're rolling all of them.
Failure tests the mettle of heart, brain, and body.
Not but an ominous rumble answers your plea. You leave the shrine in silence as it begins to rain. You awaken one morning to find Oswin completely vanished. Oswin in trouble. Just know that card is. You have to go get him now. Oswin's time is limited. Exploding doodads. You run into Oswin's goblin uncle. He beckons you over to a tree stump. You approach. He places 2 items side by side on the stump. One will make your enemies your friends. The other is poison. Which shall you drink? Quickly, quickly choose. There is a bomb and a bottle marked poison. Pick the bomb or pick the bottle. Bomb, bomb, bomb. 1 for the bottle. Anyone else? Alright, bomb it is. Traitor's urge.
Many are traitors in their hearts. If you
Throw
know men,
a bomb
you know
that
betrayal.
causes enemies to fight on your side for 10 seconds. Does not affect elite enemies or shadows. Powerful combat item with limited number of use. We're gonna equip it because until we fight against the skeletons again. Yeah. The goblin watches expectantly until you feign drinking the bomb. Satisfied with the proceedings, the old goblin gives you a little wave and climbs up a nearby tree. A band of skeletons emerges from the thicket. Well, we're gonna have to change that out. Oh my god! There are a lot of them!
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
Oh, great.
Mama always said life is like a box of chocolate.
No, I switched it out because that one doesn't cause enemies. The other bomb was for skeletons. Oh shit, they throw bombs? A lot of them. Alright, they do die. There we go. I guess we will switch it out if it doesn't recharge. Continue your journey wondering how you'll next encounter Oswin's goblin uncle. Oswin's now at 90% health. 90 health, so we gotta get there. We'll go here. General store, we have no freaking money. Gonna have to keep going. I'm not selling the other bomb. I don't know if I'm gonna need it or not yet. We'll trade it out though. Three uses a trader's urge left. Go get Oswin.
Terrible things stand between you and your quest.
Okay. You find Oswin surrounded by bandits, swinging his pitchfork wildly and threatening to use their tailbones to till the farm.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Hope so. Oh, I can't hurt them while they're turned. Awesome, and I turned them all. Who's he fighting? That was too damn accurate. I didn't know. I thought they'd fight each other. Search bodies for anything of use. Probably a card gambit coming up. Nope. The Aegis. Let's have a look at the ring. Great enemies heal is reducing combat. Or adds +1 to weapon charge. Every third step does not consume food. Yeah. And we can deflect with the shield. Definitely taking that. Gain 4 fame. Can heal Oswin at the campfire. His health is 80, and we need to do that so we don't take damage from it. Do that.
Stop and see what Oswin has to say, perhaps.
A small peasant family journeying to the capital joins your campfire. Heal Oswin. We have to give him food. Great. We're okay, though. I don't want to review the mission. Get him to full. And I'm alright at 94.
These are the choices that make the hero or the villain.
Town Crier announces the Empire seeks mercenaries to join the battle against corruption. You seek out the Watchtower where recruitment is taking place. You arrive in time to hear Sir Malifau's plan to wipe out the Paupers District. The outbreak began there, and we cannot risk sparing any of their lives, he says. Sir Malifau Green leads the mercenaries to the Pauper District where the poor and sick have been walled off from the rest of the city. Over the wailing of the corrupted, Sir Malifau gives his command to charge. 6 Blight and a Terror of Blight. You find yourself surrounded by corrupted. You draw your weapon and set your feet. What the hell? Oswin? No! They stay out of the fight! Jesus. Alright, he did.
Am I crying blood or something?
To fame. 10 gold. 20 gold! Was worth it. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. I'm not gonna read it again. You guys have gotten this one already today. Oswin sighs in delight. Chester always saves me 1 or 4 honey potato pies. The best thing is the price is always the same. Exotic farmer. Old farmer hawks his wares to passer-by. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. Buy tarts, buy pies, buy exotic lies, or leave. Pies gets 1, exotic lies gets 1. As goes exotic lies. As a pole in his barn. Anybody else? Oh, here it is. She was so beautiful, he whispers as he passes you a bag of spiked purple fruits. Card Gambit coming up. Chester stares in a kind of wistful gloom at the exotic fruits for a while, before he finally decides on a price. One, 2, 3, or 4. There's only one card that is 10 gold. The rest of them are really high. Anybody besides Doc? $30 gold. Are we paying him 30 gold, or are we declining? Up to you guys. Anybody besides Doc? Option 1, pay Chester 30 gold. Option 2, decline the purchase. Option 2, decline. Chester seems strangely affronted at this. He takes the fruit from your hands and coldly asks you to leave. Oh, gee. You wake one night to the sound of Oswald's muffled screams. The undead surround the potato farmer. They appear to be attempting a kidnapping and are again doing a shambolic job of it. One skeleton is shoving a cloth in his mouth, while another swings a sword wildly. Card gambit. Oh, good luck. Which one is a success? The rest are fails. Doc says card 1. Ad says 2. Anybody want to break that tie? Rack votes for 2. None of them are right. I thought it was 4, quite honest. In the hubbub, somebody loops a bag over your head, tying it tight. You struggle a while before passing out. You come to. Oswin and his skeletal kidnappers are gone. We gotta get there. But the good news is we've got the map fully explored, so we will get there pretty quick.
Love was always difficult. This seems more trouble than you might expect, however.
Go. Can't keep burning food on him, man. Damn. Rummage through the bones for anything of use. This will be another card, I believe. Nope. Woman. Ringer Soldier Sword. We already have a sword we like. Gain plus 10 max life. Have more blessings. I don't think we have any blessings right.
Keep walking.
20 more gold.
Place, and this ring will favor you.
Not have a blessing. Oswin pokes at a pile of bones. It's quite nice that she'll send all this to get me back. He looks quite pleased for a moment before remembering that the skeletons are trying to kill him. Alright, so what's the effect of going... Yeah, he'll eat the food automatically for 5 health, so it doesn't really matter. Same effect either way. Onwards we go. Really cheap. We can find some place to buy food. We got the money for it. Enter the inn. You arrive at a sleepy inn known to locals as the Dainty Fox. Oswin disappears briefly and returns with a potato pasty. You watch him take a bite with gusto. And that'd be nice, huh? Oi! A growl echoes across the inn. A hulking northerner grabs your companion by the arm. That was my pasty, little man! The potato farmer looks up at his furious assailant, then down to the crisp, warm pastry. To your exasperation, he appears to be considering eating it anyway. Try to calm the northerner down. Attack the northerner and his friends. There are at least 6 of them. Alright, everyone's going for calm him down. We'll go with that. Great.
Breathe. You have done well.
It's easy. With some effort, you pry the half-eaten pasty, maybe that should be pastry, from Oswin's grip and make him promise to buy the northerner another. You rest for a while before continuing your journey. Phew! Exploding doodads! You run into Oswin's goblin uncle. He beckons you over to a tree stump. The goblin reaches out with a wrinkled hand. An artifact, if you will. Give him one of your artifacts or walk away. Oh, it is pasty then. It was weird. The reason I said it is because I know pasty is a word, but they interchanged pasty and pastry in there, and it was weird to see the word change. So vote: are we giving our uncle one of the artifacts, or are we walking away? Yes, we have two. The two bombs we have are artifacts. That's what I'm thinking, Doc. Give him the one that's empty. Drac, you want to vote, or am I breaking a tie? Alright. Gilly also votes, give him one of the artifacts, that's where we'll go. And the Holy Purification is empty. Actually, they're both empty now, so I'm hoping he'll refill one of these. So let's... He bashes the artifact a few times with his staff, then shakes it vigorously by his ear as if listening for anything amiss. The artifact makes a whirring, rattling sound as he does it. Then, without warning, the old goblin flings the artifact back to you, smacking into your shoulder. It's been recharged. I think it was there. Goodbye, dear one, the goblin says, bowing deeply. He sits back down on the nearest tree stump and proceeds to pointedly ignore you.
The longest
Winter
night
solstice.
and a symbol of the deepest matters. You would do well to attend to the things that happen here.
On the longest night of winter, the townsfolk of Eagle, set up around a huge bonfire to celebrate victory of light over darkness. The one night the Empire turns a blind eye to the outlawed use of magic. You join a group of peasants close to the fire. Taking a sip, the woman beside you offers you a goblet. You politely accept the pungent potion and take a quick swig. Warmth rushes through your body, and you fall into a deep hypnotic trance as you stare into the dancing flames, probably some sort of cook. You wake to find yourself in a stable, nestled among a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards huddled together outside the stable. No blessing cards on my inventory. That's that. Kidnapped again, you asshat! You sigh as another platoon of skeleton drags Oswin away into the forest. He seems somewhat resigned to it now, not struggling so much. Pay attention. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one is the success card? Otherwise, he'll get taken away. Doc and Drac both say 2. I also think it's 2. Ad says 2. Alright, we'll go with 2. We're all right. You quickly rise to your feet and draw your weapon. Let's make sure we've got that bomb equipped. We do.
Rise up and join the fight.
Drac and I have been hanging around a while. Alright, here we go. Maybe we get the bomb off and all of them quick. That was helpful, at least. Oh, they're all getting back up. Here we go. Gotta get them all dead and keep them down, otherwise they res. That's the thing.
Oh shit, here we go, gonna die lots of times. Super fail, never hit anything with my shots. God damn it, I am such a potato.
So you rummage through their bones for anything of use. We're on 4 food. Go. 10 max, life. Health potion for 25. 7 food. 2 fame. And a general store with money. You will. Oh, look at that. We get we got the fame maybe for the. How much? Actually, look at it. We require 20 fame for the hammer, so we're not going to take that yet. Bash stun duration increased by 20% against Empire enemies in a block or when their armor is completely destroyed. After every encounter with a gambit, reveal one random encounter card. Only one helm can be equipped at a time. The robes. Charge bash causes a confuse to a single target when activated. I think we'll take the robes because they're a little bit cheaper. Don't have armor. We have the fame for it.
Think about what has been lost simply to grant you comfort.
And I think we're okay on food. Yeah, I don't want to pay those prices. Don't need healing. Not selling any of that stuff. Alright, leave. Fortune and glory, kid. Make a donation for a blessing. I'm assuming we want to do this. I'm not really going to vote on this one anymore. If we got the gold, we're going to get a blessing. Second wind. God damn it, Oswin. You wake one night to the sound of Oswin's muffled screams. Yet another! Platoon of skeletons. This will be a card gambit. Where is the success card? Anybody have an idea? Mads votes. Says 2. Anybody else get an eyeball on it? Doc says 2. Go with 2. Was 3. With a thud of a rusted shield against your temple, you black out. We come to Oswin and his skeletal kidnappers are gone. Not very far away, though. Cartographer.
Exploration.
Oh yeah, we get
to discover you and I. If you cannot make
get
use
money
of this,
for the map,
I will question
but there's a
your
token
skills.
here, and I'm not sure if it's going to be like, have we explored enough to get the token, or does he want all the map for the token? I don't know. So we'll return later. Go get Oswin.
He will keep getting himself in trouble, it seems.
You find Oswin being dragged toward an open tomb by a cadre of skeletons. Ninja! Whatever that achievement is. Rummage through the bones for anything of use again. Equipment gain.
Deep in the woods, they still know magic.
The rate enemies
will
healed
be
during
lost
combat is
there
reduced. That's
last.
actually, I think, good for us. 20 life max. We wonder how it's possible that someone would want to kill Oswin this much, even if it's out of love. Keep a close eye on the potato farmer. Surely you think he won't get kidnapped again. That's the end. Let's go back and get the last encounter and get the cartographer.
How sweet.
Cruel Ketera. You've impressed the old woman with the blunderbuss strapped to her back. Cruel Ketera, the bounty hunter of legend. Perhaps if you continue to do so, she will join your rebellion. Alright, another card, Gambit. There it goes. What do you guys think it is? Rex says 3. Anybody else? That says 1. Anybody want to break the tie? Oh, that's interesting. It didn't work. Because I probably have pressed it too many times. I gotta figure that out. Myself it. Alright, I'm gonna go with 3. We were all wrong. Oswin is gone again. Let's get the cartographer done.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
The cartographer listens intently as you relate what you can remember of the neighboring areas. Take 15 gold for our trouble. Spend several hours in his company until he is satisfied that you have nothing else to add. That was not worth the token?
An awfully large number of undead seem to wish to delay you. Oswin has clearly made some unusual choices.
Following tracks and hearsay, you find Oswin hanging from a ledge far above a gaping ravine. Oh, thank the gods, your companion is white as a sheet. Quick, help me before they return and they think I'm dead. Gambit time. Where is the safe card? Doc says 3. Ad says 3. Anybody else? It is. Yay! I thought 1. We were all right. You heave Oswin over the ledge and to safety. You lie there, exhausted, covered in cold sweat. A thud of a spear beside your head heralds the skeleton's arrival. Great. I don't have any more bombs left. I like that it's actually a cliff. Away. There we go. Still in pretty good shape.
Them glutes. Gotta work on them glutes. No one likes saggy glutes.
It's true. We'll take the helmet.
Hardly elegant, but possibly effective.
Yep, he's okay. Not gonna die. Let's look at the helmet real quick. I think it requires fame. Yeah, it's equipped. Okay, good. Yeah, creepy Uncle Goblin. We could use more bombs, indeed. Alright, off to the final fight. We're in pretty good shape health-wise. But let's camp here, buy some food with the gold we've got, and get ourselves completely set up here. Let's heal him first. Yeah. So now we're out of food. Let's trade. Okay, now let's finish trading. Cook food.
True love transcends life. True revenge
Okie dokie.
also.
With a shout of relief, Oswin announces that Nightshade Copse is just over the hill. The village looks abandoned. Sky darkens. In the town square stands a beautiful woman, her skin gray and mottled. You feel a sudden chill in the air. The woman's voice grates and hisses as if long unused. Dearest Oswin, come for me. Tranced, the potato farmer takes a step. You grab his shoulder, breaking the spell. The woman squints in your direction. Oswin, who's this? The companion looks to you, still in a daze, knows that somehow he is still clutching a potato. Oswin grips the potato in both hands. He looks back at his lover in defiance. This is my friend. A heartbroken screech wrenches from the woman, and she doubles over in pain. Horrified, you watch as her face twists and hollows and her limbs lengthen. Until before you stands a shade, whirling with fury. Shade of skulls, horde of skulls, horde of skulls. Great. Probably should save those bombs, huh?
Even lift, bro.
Got the token off the Cardinal Blade. Oswald kneels over the body of the Wraith and begins to weep. Soft rain falls on the village square. You quietly leave the man to his grief.
A tale of love concludes with death, as they ever do.
For saving Oswin the potato farmer. Fetid fens. Exploding doodads, great. Goblin retainer. Oh, please tell me I get a goblin sidekick at some point that gives me bomb shit. That'd be so awesome. Road to Goblin Town. Those are all great cards. I love goblins. For saving Oswin. Holy Purification, the bomb. Creator's Urge, bomb. Bloodletting Vial, bomb. Dark Thirst Hammer, Blinding Brew. For your benevolence in battles, your supplies have been added to. Healing Spirits. For impressing Cruel Ketera at the Hound, Iron Peak Ballistics, and we unlock her as a companion. Briarfolk have taken root in Endless Adventures. Great. That's not even a card I want to even think exists. Endless Adventures is now available from Challenge Map. That is a fight until you're done type map. Goblins are now causing mischief in Endless Adventures. Shadow Beasts now stalk the land in Endless Adventure. Great. Aid your allies in Endless Adventures. Goblin Favors Platinum card. Drunken Hero Platinum card.
You will endure this loss.
Blood for the Beast Platinum
and
card.
learn from
I
it.
love goblins. They're so funny. The Lovers is done. It leaves us with another triple fork the next time we play. It'll either be the Emperor, the Hierophant, or the Chariot. So, probably not going to play again before Tuesday. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Darkest Dungeon. Thank you guys for hanging out and helping me further refine the poll system. Hopefully you had fun. I'm really enjoying playing this. Hopefully you're enjoying watching it. But we're going to call it a day there, and we'll pick this up probably later in the week. So hopefully you'll be back for that, and let's see if anyone is out there that I can host. Also, don't forget tonight, 5:30 p.m., Gilly will be picking up with his Alien Isolation run. If you like watching him scream in terror, you want to be there. And if you're not following Gilly for some reason, do that. But otherwise, I will catch you guys later. Have a great afternoon. Eddie will auto-host someone shortly. Whoever is online, probably. And I will talk to you guys likely in Gilly's stream tonight. Have a good night.